I'm not really sure how to start. I've been kind of meaning to start filming again for probably months now, and I just wasn't really sure how to start, and the longer I left it, the weirder it felt, but I am finally going to start. This is just going to be a bit of an update, because filming just a vlog felt so overwhelming, because I was like, well, where do I start? So I thought, for those of you who are interested in what's actually going on with me, or perhaps if you're new and are intrigued the backstory, you can stay tuned for this one, and then we'll just go back to a vlog, which I actually think I'm going to film today, because today should be an interesting day, we'll see. But yeah, let's just get into the lore of the last few months. So when I left you guys, I told you that I was about to move house, and you can probably tell I did move house. I'll have a little tour at the end of this so you guys can see. Although I've been here a couple months now, it's not really decorated. We didn't have any furniture coming into this house, so we've had to focus on actual practicality before actually getting nice decorative stuff. We still don't actually have a sofa. I have actually been looking at some this morning though. We have this like wooden thing. It's like quite a traditional thing here, but it does remind me a bit of a church pew, and it's not the most comfortable. So a sofa will be in the mix soon, I hope. But like I said, I'll give you a tour later. The other very interesting thing is positioned just behind me. Can you see her? Louise! Oh. She just made a bit of a groaning noise. She is dead asleep, so I'll put some pictures instead. We fostered this little girl here. She is a pug. She's called Louise. She had been abandoned somewhere. They assumed she was perhaps used for puppy farming, basically. And then when she reached the age that she no longer could, or we don't know what happened, they think she was abandoned. And people had reported her to this charity, and apparently for a few days she was just frozen to the spot, didn't move, didn't do anything, just was waiting for someone to hopefully come and get her. She stayed at the dog shelter for about a year. Nobody wanted to adopt her, and in the end I saw I wasn't even looking for dogs. I'd been thinking about it, but I saw this post on this random girl who I think she was fostering her at the time, and yeah, she posted about her, and I was like, oh my goodness, she's the cutest, most ridiculous thing ever. She's 10 years, she could be 11 by now, who knows. They think she's about 10 or 11 years old. But she just believes she's a puppy. So I'm sure you'll get to know her more in recent videos, but I felt like I couldn't really go anywhere with a video without telling you about her. When we originally got her, she weighed 10.5 kilos. She looked a bit like this. And pugs are supposed to be like about 6 to 8 kilos, I believe, but as she is so senior, and senior dogs can be a bit chubbier, but she's now weighing in at about 8. I think she was down to 8 a bit, but now she's back up to about 8.5, so we're just being really careful with the food she gets. And she's so full of life. She loves going on walks, she loves running around, she gets like little zoomies in her senior years, and she is just so fun to have around. And she's really like warmed up to us. Like when we first got her, she like kind of liked to be stroked, and she kind of got it a bit, but now she will just come up to you all the time. She wants to be glued to you, she loves being cuddled, and it's just so nice that she gets to just like be a dog, like how a dog is supposed to be. And yes, anyway, that's a huge update, and you'll get to see her and know her more throughout the videos, I hope. I just wanted to give a bit of an introduction. What else? I'm still working my job. I'm going through a bit of a dip at the moment. If you didn't know, I'm a teacher. Didn't tell you that. We haven't had like a midterm break this semester. So I think we're like 18 weeks into term or something. I'm going a bit crazy. The kids are also some days going a little bit crazy. We have 3 weeks until we have a week off, and then it's another 2 weeks until the Christmas break. Something very exciting is happening in the Christmas break. I haven't been back to the UK in 2 years, it will be soon. Fiki has never been to the UK, and we originally applied for his visa and it got rejected. I went on a bit of a spiral, thinking we would never be able to visit. And then I had this recommendation of a really great visa agent. It was very expensive, but we did reapply, and just yesterday it got accepted. So we have booked our flights. So we're essentially in a bit of like a trip to the UK prep as well. I think we're going for about 2.5 weeks, but it will be across Christmas. So I am unbelievably excited. Unbelievably excited. What else to tell you? She's awake. Before you ask, yes, her tongue is always permanently like that, as is her tooth. She actually sneezed a few days ago and one of her teeth fell out. She's just an old little lady. You know how people refer to their dogs as like their babies? She's my grandma, Grandma Louise. I didn't rescue her, she rescued me. But yeah, you want to go see, she wants to see what's happening in the kitchen. But I think that's kind of all I have left to say. I don't want to make this into an actual full-length podcast, so maybe I'll just give you the house tour, and then we can start a new vlog and I'll let you know what's happening today. I want to do a bit of thrifting for prep for the UK. Also need to start thinking about presents to get people, just doing all those kind of things that I've been thinking about and wanting to do, but not wanting to get my hopes up, so not actually doing. All right, let's give you a bit of a tour of the house. I have just been working all week, so it's not as tidy and clean as it could be. And like I said, there's no decoration yet, just practicality. Anyway, let's get on with it. Rather unconventionally, we're going to start at the top of the house. If you see water damage on the walls, no you didn't. A few weeks ago there was like the most torrential rain imaginable. Half the street flooded up to about this height, and I'm not exaggerating. Luckily our house is further up the hill, so there wasn't that much damage compared to what some people had. But yeah, it was a bit of a crazy night that day. We kind of the whole street kind of gathered together and figured it out. But yeah, so the water damage, I think one of our walls is basically not waterproof, and then it just kind of seeps into the whole house. So just ignore it if you see that, all right? Okay, so there's the stairs that I came up, and then there's a bit of like a corridor space. We bought this, which I really love. We basically found furniture pictures we liked and got this guy to make it. So this is one of them, which is a really nice little drawer set. I don't know, I love it. Then this is the smaller bedroom upstairs. We also got this made. Sorry, I've got dry shampoo on the chair, how embarrassing. But we also got these drawers made, which I also love. And I got this mirror, that's just all clothes. Out here, there's like a mini little bit of a balcony. And then out the front, there's also a mini balcony, which, as you can see, we use to dry clothes. There's a toilet there, and you can get a shower there, but we don't have one for now. This is our bedroom. Fiki actually made this bed, which I find very, very impressive, and made it so there's like a little nightstand as well, which, yeah, I think it took like 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. I think it was like 11 pallets to make it, and so that ended up being like £10 or something, but I'm very impressed. And look at this. Did I have this before? Actually, yeah. No, I didn't have this. Did I? I don't know. Anyway, very cute. And then it's been so hot lately, we just keep the curtains shut in here just to keep the cold air in if possible. Then there's another balcony out here, which we literally do not use at all, I'll be honest. Back to the stairs, I feel like this would be like the perfect place to put a plant, because it is quite big here, but it's quite low light, there's only that, so I don't know. Coming down the stairs, left is the living room, I'll show you. This is the Louise's protector of the fridge always. So we have like a kitchen dining room. It's very bleak, I know. I do plan to decorate it. We got this dining table as well, and the chairs, the spare ones up in the bedroom you saw. And then just our fridge. We also got this made. This is very reminiscent of one that I had in my childhood home. And just the kitchen. I want to get the like gingham style curtains to hide all the ugliness here. But yeah, Fiki's just making some coffee. Back this way. Going this way, ignore the mess of the shoe rack. This is, like I was saying, our sofa situation right now, which, and Fiki also made that. But I have been looking at some sofas, and I think I have one I find, but the landlord let us have this, which was very nice, because otherwise we'd be sat on the floor. Little table, TV. This is like the office room. There is actually a desk in it too, but again, nice big room, but we just don't do anything with it. We do have a driveway with a little bit of a front garden, but I probably won't show that. And then we have this little like courtyardy space, which I'm trying to make very full of plants and beautiful, but I don't have the greenest of thumbs. These little sunflower type thingies have just come out as well, which is lovely to see. And I'm growing a butterfly pea, which did have some flowers, but I think they've gone, but I kind of want to cover this wall in that. And we have a washing machine. But that's everything. Back to me in the studio, I guess. All right, and we're back. That's it for now. I'm gonna sign off and I'm gonna start a vlog for today. So if you're interested in what I get up to and our little prep series beginning 2 months early, we'll be going in less than 2 months, but our little prep series for our journey to the UK, please follow along. And yeah, I hope it's gonna be exciting. It will be. See you later.